Welcome everyone. This is the MasterClass. My name is Patricknazareth. I have around 30 years of teaching experience and I'm here to help you dispel your doubts if you have any. Today we will be studying the poem The Glove and the Lions, written by Leigh Hunt. Leigh Hunt was born on October the 19th, 1784 at Southgate in England. He died August 28, 1859 at London. He was an English essayist, critic, journalist and poet. He was a friend and supporter of the poets Percy Bysshe Shelley and John Keats. During the reign of Queen Victoria, he was considered for the post of the Poet Laureate, which ultimately went to Alfred Lord Tennyson. King Francis was a hearty king and loved a royal sport, and one day as his lions strove sat looking on the court. The nobles filled the benches and the ladies in their pride, and amongst them sat the county lodge, with one for whom he sighed. And truly 'twas a gallant thing to see that crowning show, valour and love, and a king above, and a royal beast below. The poet here gives us the setting of the poem. We are at an arena. Lions have been released into it. The king is sitting with his nobles. There are ladies also, and among the nobles and the ladies, we are told of one particular person, a county lodge, and he is sitting with somebody whom he hopes to marry one day. And the poet tells us it was a beautiful sight to see everything in such a small frame. The courage of the nobles, the love in which they held the ladies, and the king looking at them, the lions in the arena below. Ramped and roared the lions with horrid laughing jaws. They bit, they glared, gave blows like beams. O wind went with their paws. With wallowing might and stifled roar, they rolled one on another, till all the pit with sand and mane was in a thunderous smother. The bloody foam above the bars came whisking through the air. Said Francis then, "Faith, gentlemen, we're better here than there." So the lions were fighting among themselves. They must have been starved for entertainment, and they were a terrible sight to see. Huge jaws, big teeth. They were hitting at each other with their paws, and they were so strong, it was as if they were hitting each other with wooden beams. And you could feel the force of their blows, because every time they hit, the heavy thudding sound of the impact could be heard clearly. So the lions were fighting with each other. They were rolling over each other. Blood was flying everywhere. Francis came up with an observation. He addressed his nobles, he addressed his court, and he told them, "I'm glad that we are here and not down in the arena." The lodge's love o'erheard the king, a beauteous lively dame, with smiling lips and sharp bright eyes, which always seemed the same. She thought, "The count my lover is as brave can be. He surely would do wondrous things to show his love of me. Kings, ladies, lovers, all look on. The occasion is divine. I'll drop my glove to prove his love. Great glory will be mine." Here we are told about the person whom Delage is in love with. She is beautiful on the outside, but the poet tells us that her beauty is superficial. It just seems to reach her face. It does not go deep into her eyes. You cannot look deep into her soul. She is just like a statue, beautiful on the outside, but on the inside, we don't know what she is like. But she heard what the king said. She thought to herself, let's do something that people will remember. And what did she do? She spoke up. She said, "Listen, this is my glove." Ladies at that time used to wear gloves on their hands. She took off a glove and she said, "I'm going to drop this glove into the arena below among the lions, and to prove how much he loves me, my lover, Count Delage, will surely go and get it, and both of us will be acclaimed for his display of courage and bravery." She dropped her glove to prove his love, then looked at him and smiled. He bowed, and in a moment leaped among the lions wild. The leap was quick, return was quick, he has regained his place, then threw the glove, but not with love, right in the lady's face. "By God," said Francis, "rightly done," and he rose from where he sat. "No love," quoth he, "but vanity sets love a task like that." So having said that she is going to drop a glove, she proceeded to do so, then looked at her lover. Delage saw what she did, and he jumped off his seat, jumped into the arena, picked up the glove, somehow or the other came back, and instead of handing the glove to his lady, and hoping for an expression of a love. Perhaps the lady would have kissed him, perhaps the lady would have consented to be his bride. He behaved sort of in a rude fashion. He hit the lady with her glove. And instead of being annoyed, instead of saying that he was not chivalrous, instead of saying that he had done the wrong thing, the king himself applauded, because he said that if the lady truly loved you, she would not have done that with you. It was her pride that sent you down there. It is good that you have recognized that and that you are no longer interested in that lady, which of course he had conveyed by his actions of throwing the glove. The themes that run through this poem then. The most powerful one is love, or rather true love. What is true love? Does true love seek to put your lover in danger? Does true love make you want to show everyone that, listen, my lover is the best and he will or she will do anything that I ask of them? Then, my friends, it is not true love, because love makes a person whole. When you are in love with somebody, when somebody is in love with you, together you will be complete. You don't need to show other people. You don't need to tell other people. You don't need to look for applause from other people. If you are doing such a thing, or if somebody is trying to get you to do such a thing, it is not love, but instead it is pride, the ego that speaks. It is ego that tells you, if somebody loves you, he or she will do this for you. It is ego that tells you that if I love her or if I love him, I will do this for him or her. The poet is trying to make us understand the difference between true love and pride. That's the lesson then. I hope I have helped you out. If I have, please do remember to like, subscribe and share. Remember, there may be others out there who need our help. Thank you for watching.